Okay, so this is November 15th at 3:05 p.m. This is the budget meeting for Bedford H Condo Association of Century Village. The budget and the agenda was mailed out by CMC, and we have the property manager, Mr. Stanlin, and we have one distinguished guest, Mr. Fishman from...
Imported from New York.
Imported from New York? Okay, from 194.
Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn, New York. Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn.
Okay.
The heart of the city.
Okay, okay. Anyway, so this is just being recorded. I put it on the YouTube channel because a lot of people can't make it and they would like to see what's going on, so I make it available to them.
How many people do you think watch this show?
I have no idea, but it just prevents profanity. I mean, no dirty jokes and no swearing.
That's fine.
Okay? I mean, that's
I haven't got there yet.
Okay. Anyway, so we have an agenda. Let's get through this because there's no change in the budget, so nobody's going to really be upset. Okay? So call to order, posted notice, the roll call, we've signed in. The review of the minutes, we have the agenda from last year, and the meeting was taped, and it's available on YouTube for minutes if anybody wants to read it. Now, the treasurer's report, we don't have the treasurer here today, so our operating account is about $47,727.98. In the reserve account, we currently have $67,594.51. However, there's a little discrepancy because the withdrawal came out of the reserve account from Global Atlantic, and they read the old statement. So there's about $12,000 differential. So it's added and subtracted. And we have the property manager's report from last month of October 12th. So that's the, you have the budget? Okay, so what we're doing now is reviewing the proposed budget for 2019. And basically it's the same budget. We've had a little bit of increase in the management contract and some of the UCO charges, some minor changes in the utilities, but we've scaled back a bit on the repairs this year because we had done the catwalk upstairs on 2 of the buildings, and we no longer have to do that, and so we're essentially taking the money from there and covering the increases. So again, the maintenance will remain the same as last year. Are there any questions? Any complaints? This is your star chance.
I'm not going to say anything now. It'll be held against me. You're photographing this.
I know. It'll be used in a court of law against you.
That's why I do so with my big mouth.
I know. No. So this has been pretty much standard. Now,
Okay.
just for the record, we're in the process now of replacing the roof. It's about a 3-week proposal. We had contracts. We reviewed it. We're having new 30-year Timberland shingles put on, a new deck. They replaced some plywood, and they're actually repairing, as part of the contract, one of the soffit areas on the central building. So that's all being done by one contractor, so we don't have to deal with 2 and have one say that it was his fault if it doesn't. Plus, we have a 5-year labor warranty on any of the repairs this guy's doing. This guy also did Berkshire Eye here in Century Village, and I checked references, and his quote was in relation very close to other roofing contractors that have done buildings recently in Century Village. Okay? So that's our main activity this fall. Next year, I have some quotes. We're going to paint the building. And I wanted to do the roofing first because we didn't want them to scratch. If we did a paint job first and they put the ladders up, they would scratch the new paint job. So we do the roof, and then next year we're going to do the painting. And we have, it was sent out,
That's okay.
the reserve balance was sent out with the paperwork from CSC. So we've got actually a little extra money left in the painting reserve.
Are we putting up any gutters, any rain or anything like that?
We have gutters over the stairways and over the catwalk stairways, but it makes no sense to spend huge amount of money to put gutters up. The gutters often, the buildings that have them, they actually take them down because the fascia